Hey, middle school. Okay, so I have been, making these Casey videos, and we're talking about my friend Saul, who became Paul, who wrote like a lot of the New Testament. Now, here's the thing about Saul turned Paul. Saul was kind of a bad guy, okay? Like, if you were watching a Marvel movie, he would be the villain, okay? Now, I'm bad at superhero movies, so, like, hang with me if I get this wrong. But he would be like Bane, okay? Or whoever Captain America's enemy is, or whoever Iron Man's enemy is. I don't know. Or, okay, he'd be like the Joker, okay? Which, is that even Marvel? I don't know. Anyway, the point is, he was going around throwing Christians in jail and killing them, okay? So, like, not a good start. And then, when he's on this road to Damascus, and Jesus talks to him and blinds him, and he gets to Damascus, and he's like, still can't see, and God sends this guy Ananias, right? God's like, Ananias, you gotta go talk to this guy Saul. And he's like, Ananias is like, God, Saul, I know that guy, he kills people. And God's like, it's gonna be okay, don't worry. So he goes, and God tells Saul, hey, this guy Ananias is coming, so they know. You know what I mean? And then Saul can see again. He immediately starts preaching about Jesus. Now, everyone was like, Saul? That you? Like, what? Who? Huh? They're afraid of him. They're like, we don't want to come near you. You're going to throw us in jail. Now, here's the thing. God told Ananias clearly, you got to go to that guy. And here's what you got to say. And Ananias was like, I'm not so sure that's like a great idea. And God was like, trust me, it'll be fine. How many times have we had where we knew we were supposed to do something, like be nice to the weird person at school, say hi to the new person in the neighborhood, like hang out with our cousin who drives us crazy, who's so annoying and doesn't stop like asking questions or eating our snacks, or your brother or sister or someone else who maybe doesn't make your heart sing with love, okay? How many times do you know that you're supposed to act toward them or say words to them that are full of love and life and encouragement and Jesus can, like, you can do this. Like, God is with you. And you're like, I don't know if it's worth it. I don't feel great about that. But you know you're supposed to anyway. Imagine what would have happened if Ananias had said no to God. And I feel like sometimes when we have these urgings and we know that we're supposed to like have certain conversations or do certain things or be kind when it's hard to be kind. I even have a mask that says like be kind on it, and it's really more of a reminder to me to be kind than it is to other people. What if we didn't listen? I don't think it would go well. But then we do listen. When Ananias listens, Saul becomes Paul. And God literally says to Ananias, I have big plans for him. His job is to tell people who are not Jewish about Jesus. And that's what he does. And you might think, but I'm not Saul. I'm not Paul. I'm not going to write the New Testament. You might not write the New Testament, but you might share the New Testament with somebody. You might show them what it means to live like Jesus. You can go from being Bane to being, I don't know, is it Thor? I'm sorry. Please don't send me hate mail. But the whole concept is you can go from, like, God has redeemed you. So you can go from like, oh, maybe I wasn't making great choices to now I'm really living like Christ. Because there's a part in the New Testament where Saul, who is now Paul, even says, if you want to know what it looks like to follow Christ, follow my example as I follow Christ. Whew! What a redemption arc. Holy cow. So I hope that encourages you. Basically, don't be a bad guy. Follow Jesus.